Page 22, Old MacDonald had a mouse. Traded in the dog, I guess, I'm not sure. In this lesson, they're introducing you to some more anchor notes. This series uses anchor notes. The notes where you learn where those are and you can figure out where the others are, I guess. Different teachers use different methods, and I don't use this. I mean, to me, if you're going to have this many anchor notes, what's the point? To me, middle C is an anchor note because everything's kind of based on where middle C is. So the note C is an anchor. But, okay, they used D as an anchor before because it's in the middle of a group of two. It's easy to find. Those are Ds. Well, you already, hopefully by now, know C, D, and E. You know all three of them. Well, in these, we have the G and the A, and they're in the middle of a group of three. So I take a group of three, and the two keys in the middle of them, that is a G and an A. So we have these three, and now we have these two. We actually almost have them all. That's 5. Well, there's only 7. Okay, that's what the book is doing. We can do that. What's important is that you keep up on these notes. You know where C, D, and E is on the piano. You know those 3 keys instantly. You don't need stickers. You know. Now you need to memorize G and A. G is the lower middle. A is the upper middle. These 2 notes. They're all over the place. G and A. And you got 5 of the 7 learned. So in this piece, Old MacDonald thingy, in the chart, they're using middle C and these notes, and they're using the G and A underneath them. So we're using these notes that we're going to use, because we could use them all over the place. I got them here and here and here. So where do we use them? Well, again, we're using middle C as our guide, our anchor, and that's telling us we're here. And we're going to use 1, 2, and 3 fingers here, and we use here. So the hand's really kind of here. We're just using here. And it's you play these. That's sort of what it is. So I look this over. I see the quarter notes and whole notes. It's 1 line long with a repeat, meaning we're going to play it twice. I'll talk about that more in a minute. 4/4 time signature and the notes. Again, we're just trying to get the notes, and they give you the finger numbers here. So they tell you. They also put the name of the note in the middle of the note. It's a little confusing, but okay, if it helps. They're telling you you're playing C's here. That's why it has a C in the middle of the quarter note. Music does not put the name of the note inside the note. No, that's just something the author is doing to help you for now. So C's, and then 3rd finger here is on the G, and then here. And then the right hand plays the 3rd measure with E, 3rd finger, and the C. So we're playing these notes. So once I got the notes okay, and I know what those are, then I go back and I check the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, the half note gets 2 counts, and then at the end, the whole note gets 4 counts. So I got that. So when I get to the whole note here, I'm going to repeat it. We'll play it again. And when I get to the end of the line again, the 2nd time, now I'm going to go on. You see on page 23, it keeps going. So at that point, you just go ahead and play the stuff on page 23. You got thumbs, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3, 4. You see, and then the E's. So you play the stuff on page 23. Then once I have that worked out, then I go back through it slowly and carefully, and I get rid of the hesitations. A steady beat from start to finish. And I can play it without looking at the keyboard. I can feel with these fingers. I know which finger is 3, and I know what it feels like to play finger 3, wherever it is. Then I think about the dynamics. At the beginning, it's F for forte, which is loud, heavy. Whatever you think loud is. Not super loud, just loud. So you're going to play that first line twice because of the repeat, and it's loud both times. And then when you get to page 23 for measure 5, that's a P, that's soft, light. And then toward the end of the line, you see it gradually louder. That means you're going to gradually start getting louder. I would do it like a measure at a time. So measure 5 is soft. Stay soft. Now start the third measure there, measure 7. Start as soft and gradually loud. Now loud. So measure 9, you're loud. Don't get loud till measure 9. So you have to kind of experiment to make your getting gradually louder last until measure 9. But start measure 7 soft. You don't start changing immediately when you get the instruction. You start changing after the instruction. So in measure 7, I'm still soft. Now I'm going to get louder. And I'm going to span it out so that I don't get loud until measure 9. That takes a little practice to do, because otherwise you'll be loud by measure 8. You're there, and that's too soon. So it's here. I hesitate playing these because I don't want you to copy me. A lot of people, when they're learning music, they fall into the trap of, well, play it for me so I can hear it first. And that's what I don't want you to do. I would like you to be able to read the music and discover what it sounds like on your own. And then after you can play it, then if you want, listen to other people play it, more than one, I hope, and compare yours to theirs. But don't copy somebody, is what I'm after here. Let's play the duet at the bottom here. I'll give us 4 counts. Now again, for the duet to work, I need you to go up an octave. I talked about this before. It's where you pretend middle C on the piano instead of here is up here. And you pretend this is middle C. So instead of here, where you're at, we're up here. Play it all up here. Up here. 1, 2, ready, go.